Well, hello, this is Laura, and welcome to my channel. Um, you guys, when I created the video about gang stalking, I had no idea of the response that I would receive. I just wanted to create a video in which I could share my truth, I could tell my story, I could give the raw experience that I had at the hands of gang stalkers. And so when I created this, I knew that it was real, but I had no idea that so many people had the exact same experience and that they're still suffering from the after effects. And some people are still going through this in their day to day lives. And so I think that it's time for us to expose gang stalking tactics, to bring all of this messiness to the light. And so today's video, I want to talk about the root cause of gang stalking. I hope that you guys will stick around until the end of the video because I have something very important that I want to share with my fellow gang stalking survivors. And I want to create something that we can all come together and find solutions, find out how to survive this, and just have an open forum where we can be open and honest and talk about our experience without being ashamed. So please stick around to the end. And like I said, the title of today's video is Gang Stalking, the Root Cause. So what is the root cause of gang stalking? In the comments section, I noticed that you guys were comparing gang stalking to narcissism, and I took it a step further and I started to compare it to bullying. So, what is the root cause of gang stalking? Are you guys ready for the answer? Well, my friend, the root cause of gang stalking, it all stems from rejection. All of the insults, the belittling, all of the horrific behavior, all of the pain that you have experienced, it's all stems from rejection. And so when I looked up the word rejection, the dictionary defines it as a refusal of love, but I added the word acceptance also. Gang stalking and gang stalkers, they reject you as an act of refusing you love and acceptance. So let's talk a little bit more about rejection and how it relates to gang stalking. So, why do gang stalkers choose rejection as their weapon of choice? Well, first of all, because rejection is a very powerful tool. If used in the hands of a person who knows how to yield it, it can give that person leverage as far as control. It gives them the ability to manipulate the victim. They want to manipulate the victim to the point that the victim's desire to fit in will be so great that they will roll over and do whatever the gang stalkers are wanting them to do or give them whatever they want. Rejection is a paralyzing feeling. And so that is why rejection is the weapon of choice by gang stalkers. So let's do a short comparison and contrast between bullying and narcissist. Okay, so I took the liberty of looking this up. The narcissists, they love to make you feel rejected, judged, invisible, unlovable, worthless, hateful, betrayed, humiliated, ugly, powerless, disrespected, ashamed, unheard, depressed, not good enough. And then finally, they love to make you feel brokenhearted. So let's take a look at a bully. A bully uses the same tactics in order to control, manipulation, and power. The bully loves to keep you feeling small, worthless, insignificant as possible. The bully loves to keep you focused on your flaws and constantly second guessing yourself to the point where you won't know whether you're going or coming. You won't know what to believe. You won't believe yourself. The bully gets you to the point where you operate out of fear, and that their main objective is to get you to fear so much that you become so closed into yourself that you don't trust yourself and you don't trust others. So as we can see, bullying and narcissism basically go hand in hand. They both have no empathy, and they both desire power and control, and they both exhibit very aggressive behavior, whether it's passive aggressive or directly aggressive to the victim. In our society today, we have been taught to absorb the thoughts and opinions of the majority. And so, have you ever noticed that when you're around people who respect you and admire you and think the very best of you, and they expect the very best out of you, how you rise to the occasion? So, actually, what is happening with the gang stalkers is that they mirror to you that there is something wrong with you, when in actuality, they are projecting onto you what they feel about themselves. Because guess what? They too, at some point in their lives, have experienced rejection. And it has hurt them and broken them to the point that they're in so much pain. In order to get rid of this pain, they have to inflict the very pain that they felt onto someone else. And so it makes them feel better to see you experiencing the same pain that they have felt. So if you ever feel that they don't know what they're doing, no, they know exactly what they're doing. They know exactly what the results will be from what they're doing to you, because they have personally had experience with those actions and with those feelings. Gang stalkers love to use the power of rejection because they know that it can shatter a person's life. It can shatter their self esteem, their self confidence. It can alter a person's life. So now let's get to the point. I'm quite sure you're asking, what are they rejecting? What is it about me in which they are rejecting? So let's talk about that. Okay, my friend, what are they rejecting about you? They are rejecting a perceived difference, that you are different from them. They are rejecting your potential, what you could become. Believe it or not, gang stalkers, they see your potential, but they don't want you to see it. They want to keep you feeling like you are the problem. And this here, my friend, will prevent you from reaching your potential. Also, they are rejecting your happiness, your ability to shine. They are rejecting you just being yourself and not a cookie cutter version of them. They are rejecting your potential because it is a threat to them. It is a reminder that they're not up to par. It is a reminder of what they are not. But my friend, take comfort to know that you are not the problem. Have you ever heard the quote that some people grow taller by cutting off the heads of others? Well, that is so true in the case of gang stalkers. Remember that people reject what they don't understand. They would rather reject it because they fear it. They would rather reject it than embrace it or applaud. They would rather reject it than try to come together or learn from it. Remember, they're suffering from inferiority. They're suffering from low self confidence and low self esteem. They're suffering from feeling that they don't measure up. And so, what they do is they take that out on you. But again, I want to remind you, my friend, that you are not the problem. And my friend, because you are not the problem, you are free to go on and live your life and become the best person that you can possibly become. You are free to not absorb their feelings, and you are free to remember that you are not responsible for how people choose to treat you or react to you. That is their problem. And so, again, I want to reiterate, you are not the problem. And here I have a quote that says that I don't care what other people think of me. I enjoy my life with my own rules. And my friend, that is a freedom that you can embrace in spite of what you've experienced with gang stalking. You are free to be happy. You are free to reach your potential. You are free to enjoy your life by your own rules. You are free to love and receive love. You are free to be accepted and to accept others. Don't allow their problems to become your problems. And so if you stuck around to the end of this video, I want to talk about possibly going live on YouTube, picking a date and going live, or possibly doing a conference call in which you guys can call in or either on the live YouTube video and we can discuss gang stalking experiences, solutions, overcoming, and surviving gang stalking. Let me know in the comments below what you guys think and if that's something that you would be interested in. It's something that I would love to do. I would love for all of us to come together, support each other, and discuss some solutions and how we can overcome this. So I'm going to conclude the video at this time. If you enjoy the content of my YouTube channel, please like, subscribe, leave a comment, and share. And as always, until we meet again, bye-bye, my friends.